Hey loves, welcome to my first sketchbook tour. This is sketchbook number 2. I already did number 1 for my patrons, but I thought that maybe I could share number 2 with all of you, and I'm currently working and sketching in my number 3, but it is nearly full, nearly filled, so yeah, I have to start a new one very soon. And I thought it would be cool to just flip through with you to tell you a little bit about the sketches, and I always do love watching sketchbook tours and flip throughs because I think it's very nice and very inspiring to see how someone is scribbling and sketching. I have to say, in this sketchbook are some finished sketches and illustrations. I think I did Inktober in this one, and there are also bad sketches. I mean, well, if something isn't working out the way I want it to be, I mostly don't really erase it. I just leave it on the page because I think it's a very important step in growing as an artist, to accept a failure or to accept that a sketch isn't always pretty and perfect. And I think, I think personally that a sketchbook is for learning, for practicing, and I don't think that you have to be always perfect in your sketchbook. The sketchbook is a place where you can make mistakes and where you can try something new, what you never tried before, and maybe that won't turn out the way you want it to be, but yeah. Nevertheless, I think let's just get started. So, this sketchbook was filled from July 2016 to May 2017, and I did a little welcome sketch here and I used a bit of washi tape. And let's see, I have to position it more like this. Okay, so on this side I drew Nuriya, an OC of a friend of mine, because it was her birthday and I tried to come up with an idea for her birthday illustration, and the finished one doesn't look like this at all, but yeah, that was just trying to get an idea of what I wanted to do. And now I got some pretty good looking sketches, I think, of my OC Riya. I really do like those sketches, and I want to get back to this kind of art style I did in 2016, so I'm currently changing my current art style again, so yeah. So Riya is an elementary witch, and she can use all the elements. So this is her using her rock magic, her earth magic to be specific. Also on this page, and I wrote a little bit for the story and ideas I had in mind. Here she's using water, and I was looking at avatar bending poses when I drew those. So these are highly inspired and referenced from Avatar, The Last Airbender, bending poses. Because I thought that it was really good, it fit the story, and it fit the whole character. Oh, and also these are her elementary ghosts. Yeah, so here she's using fire and air. And this was a little attempt to do a little comic strip, which I didn't really post it anywhere, but I want to do those too, again soon. I'm sorry, I hope you do understand me. A little copied sketch, I think. Yeah, it was copied. These two were some giveaway prizes for 2 of the 3 winners for my Instagram raffle a few years ago. This was the third one, just a random sketch. Some idea for a new business card design. I also mostly draw on this side because I don't like to draw on the left side. Then these were some sticker ideas and also an idea for a scroller box theme, I guess. I think that was it. Baby and I were visiting Phantasialand. That's an amusement park, and we rode the attraction Taron, and that's a very, very fast roller coaster, and it was so much fun, and I wanted to like capture the moment, even though we never sat on the front line. We always sat at the very last wagon. Sorry, I hope you know what I mean. This was a little IKEA haul I posted, I think, on Instagram, but I'm not sure. Could be Twitter. I bought a new pillow, and I bought a little stuffed pig animal. Super cute. Yeah, this was an idea for a sign. I'm gonna flip this over really quick. This is a birthday illustration little sketch for Mia, an awesome artist, also on YouTube. This was another little comic strip for Winterlegs. I really do like this idea. I don't think I ever posted this. Maybe I'm gonna do this year. This is a streamer on Twitch, Samu. I really do like him. He's my favorite Dead by Daylight streamer, and I wanted to draw a little fan art for him, so that's this. Also some ideas for another scroller box challenge. I think the theme was escape, and I tried to come up with an idea, and I think this is the one that I chose. I hope you can see that. I hope the sun isn't shining too much on this page. Okay, so this was also a little comic strip, or kind of like an art journal page with the things I got on September 1st. Then, this was in October, because it's Dralloween day #1, so I wanted to do the Dralloween challenge, and I think I changed my mind and did the Inktober challenge instead, if I'm correct. I'm not quite sure anymore, but I don't think I actually really did the Dralloween challenge except of day #1, which was Return from the Dead. So my Osiria as zombie. Yeah, okay. And then the Inktober started, and I did the prompt list from Ochi Brochi. I'm sorry, I do hope I pronounce your name correctly. Which was 31 witches. So you have had 31 prompts for witches, and those are gonna follow soon. I don't think I finished the challenge in that year, but I finished this last year, so 2017 I finished the 31 witches, and this year I'm going to do also the witches challenge, but my own. I did my own prompt list, and I named it Witchtober. And so I got some prompts, and I'm gonna do this year again soon, because I think that Inktober is really something that helps you practice, and if you really can keep up with the drawings for this whole month, you really got very, very good practice, and it kind of seems easier to come up with ideas and to get the sketches you want to draw. So this was theme #1, Seasonal Witch. Then we had the Urban Witch, the Merchant Witch, which I really do like. I love, don't know if you can see that, I love the little book and her outfit. Then we got the Gardening Witch, the Socialite Witch, which I drew a little bit snobby. I'm not quite happy with this, but yeah, I'm not quite happy with this too. That's the Oracle prompt, and yeah, it was kind of hard for me. I also did this crazy eye style back then, which I don't like anymore, but yeah, okay. I do love the body proportions though, so I think I'm gonna go back to this. The prompt was seamstress, and I really do like how this turned out. I'm pretty happy. Oh yeah, this one was also really fun to do. This is red ink, and it was so fun to just blot it on there and let it slide. And yeah, that's the Blood Witch prompt, by the way. This is Lolita, and I kind of had in mind a gothic Lolita, so that's why she's all black. Then the Wicked Witch, which I had to draw an Elphaba-like image, you know, she's the Wicked Witch. So this is the Solar Witch, which I really do like. I really do like how this sketch turned out. I like the face and the whole pose. I really do think that this turned out great. This, by the way, I don't really like, so that's the Candy Witch. And I don't like this either. That was the Pixie Sprite, yeah. This is the Space Witch, and I kind of wanted to do something different, so I wanted to draw a back perspective, so yeah. That's that. This is the Royal Witch, which is just a princess, I guess. This one I really do love. It's the Beastmaster, and I was highly inspired by Mononoke Hime, the Ghibli movie, or Ghibli movie. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce this in English. I love this illustration. I do love it. I think it's one of the best I did for this Inktober. This was the Necromancer, and I am totally in love with her staff. The Music Witch, not quite. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to be, so Then the Technology Witch. That is that. Oh yeah, the Mermaid, which I don't quite like. The Potion Witch, or Potion Brewer, which I totally love. I really do love this one as well. And the Warrior, which turned out quite nice, I think. The Magical Schoolgirl, and I was highly inspired by Sailor Moon and like Pretty Cure. So yeah, she has her little staff in here and her little buns and the school uniform. I do like this. The Luna Witch didn't turn out. I wanted to do a how you call it? I don't know the word in German. I just know the word in German, I'm sorry. So I wanted to do quite the opposite of the Sun Witch, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to be. Also, the Insect Witch wasn't really my theme because I'm afraid of insects. I know it's stupid, but it's a psychic condition, so psychic, physiologic, it's a mental condition, so well. Then the Farm Witch, which was highly inspired by Applejack from My Little Pony. Then the Baker Witch and the Goth Witch, which I think turned out great. And this was day 28 and I just drew 30. I didn't drew 29 or 31. Like I said, I didn't finish the challenge back then, but this was the Ghost Witch and I think it turned out great. So this is a Happy New Year sketch with me and baby, my boyfriend. These were some sketches for my Twitch subscribers, I think, or Twitch followers. I'm not quite sure anymore, but for Valela, Tama and for Snuff. These were some practices because I wanted to define my art style back then a little bit more and how my face or the way I drew the face looked in profile. And then I started to do these little challenges from the draw box. I think that was a website where you can or where you did have some homework to do. So it says here 2 filled pages of the superimposing lines, 1 filled page of the ghostling lines, and 2 filled pages of the plan exercises. So these were just exercises for this challenge. Then I did some t-shirt designs for my merch shop and another scroller challenge sketch. I always like to sketch out my idea in my sketchbook before I did the same sketch on the paper that came with the scroller box, because, well, if it doesn't look good, I could always change it in my sketchbook. And those are some sketches for emotes for my Twitch channel. And I have this one. This one I had, but this one I still have on my channel. This one is new. And I also have another one that isn't here. Those were the first icons I made for my Twitch channel, although I wasn't affiliate back then, so it was just okay, I want this to do. Maybe I'm gonna be partnered, and yeah, some silly ideas. Yeah, this, like I said, there's also some sketches that aren't perfect or cool or nice or anything, just random things I did. But I do like this angel a little bit. These were some special print sketches for the holidays that I wanted to include in my shop or as a free gift for customers, but I didn't really did any of this till now. Back then. I'm so sorry, guys. I hope you do know what I mean. Sometimes it's so hard to really say what you think in English. It's not always as easy as it might seem. Speaking English is very, very difficult. Understanding is easier, much easier. I can really, I have no problems with reading or listening or something like this, but I also don't have really problems with writing English, but speaking English is a lot different. So sorry. Okay, so an apple a day keeps the doctor away, don't eat them and meet him. That's a little dialect right here who says that, so I thought it was a cute idea because, you know, this phrase when you eat an apple, so of course the dialects don't want to eat an apple so they can exterminate him. And these were animal pin sketches, and I really think they are quite cute. So maybe in the future, maybe. These were some practices for, yeah, kind of like more doodly sketches, and I'm not quite happy with those, but I really do like these ones. Another birthday present for Mia, I guess. I think so. I'm not quite sure. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. And these were also ideas for new stickers for my shop. And also I made a little sketch of a calendar page for my calendar that was released last year. No, yeah, last year for this year. Some more succulents and some penguins. And this was the World Penguin Day, so I drew a lot of penguins, and also my Henry and my Tabby with all their cousins and brothers and sisters. Some doodles, don't know really what that should be. And also a scroller box challenge for the theme Stranger World. And I drew a little alien planet. And that's it. That's the goodbye sketch for sketchbook number 2. So that's it. There's nothing left to show you. And that's also my Ria, by the way. So, well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little sketchbook tour. I'd love to do some more of those sketchbook tours in the future. So if you want to see those, I'd love if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I also have a Patron page where you can support me and my art and support my way of becoming an artist for a living. So there are also a few cool perks for you guys, so like early access to new art and new videos, and Patreon exclusive sketchbook tours and tutorials. But there are also a few other rewards for all of you who want to pledge something, and even $1 makes a difference. So thanks a lot to all my patrons right now. You really are great guys, and I love you, and thanks so much for supporting me and my art. Yeah, so that's it. I really do hope you have a great week, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye bye!